You're looking live at the beautiful night sky of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, live from the Scotiabank Arena, where one day from now, the Elimination Chamber kicks off. Tomorrow night, 6 men will enter the walls of steel, and only one will come away with the opportunity of a lifetime to face the World Heavyweight Champion at WrestleMania. Speaking of which, at the Elimination Chamber, Ilya Dragunov challenges Gunther for his World Heavyweight Championship. Who is going to come away with the title? Tonight, we've got a #1 contenders match for the WWE Tag Team Championship between DIY and newly debuting Motor City Machine Guns. Also to come tonight, John Cena gives us an update on how his farewell tour is going, at least from his perspective. And our main event tonight, Jacob Fatu challenges the American Nightmare, aiming to take away his Undisputed Championship. All that and more to come later tonight, but first, let's send it down to your OTC, Roman Reigns. Roman, less than 24 hours away from an opportunity at the grandest stage of them all. He's got to face 5 other men inside the walls of the Elimination Chamber for a crack at the World Heavyweight Championship, something that he's coveted for his entire career but has been unable to obtain. Let's hear what Roman's thinking going into the Elimination Chamber tomorrow night.
Toronto, Canada, acknowledge me. Tomorrow when I step inside the walls of steel, there ain't a damn thing anyone in the locker room can do to save the people inside. All the RKOs, knockout punches, stomps, claymores, and go-to-sleeps won't matter when I leave WrestleMania with the World Heavyweight title.
And there you have it, Roman pumped up and ready to go for tomorrow night. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Friday Night SmackDown. And coming on to SmackDown for the first time ever, long time in the industry, Motor City Machine Guns.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 420 pounds, Alex Shelley and Chris Cena, the Motor City Machine Guns.
So Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, one of the hottest free agents in all of wrestling, coming up from TNA. And Nick Aldis showing them some love for all the time they've put in for professional wrestling as a whole, giving them an opportunity to become the number one contenders right here, right now in their debut match. But if they're going to do that, they have to first get through former tag team champions, DIY. And we're off. The bell has sounded for the first match of the night here on Friday Night SmackDown, live from the Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Sold out crowd one night before the Elimination Chamber. Tommaso Ciampa now finding himself in some trouble as Alex Shelley hits the tag onto Chris Sabin. Chris Sabin now the legal man. Double team move onto Tommaso Ciampa. Motor City Machine Guns trying to get this thing over with real quick. Chris Sabin now looking for a potential springboard move. There it is! DDT off the springboard. What a move by Chris Sabin. Irish whip now. Tommaso Ciampa in the corner of the Motor City Machine Guns, finally able to get himself something going, but Chris Sabin right away stops him in his tracks. Not letting him gain any momentum, so to speak. Motor City Machine Guns absolutely pummeling Tommaso Ciampa on their side of the ring. What's going on here? Whoa! Double kick to the head! That's dangerous! Tommaso, though, able to find himself up right before harm finds his way. Alex Shelley not able to connect there. And now Tommaso taking out his anger onto Chris Sabin. And it seems in that scuffle we missed a tag as Alex Shelley is now the legal man. Neckbreaker! Cover now by Alex Shelley. Just a 1 count. DIY not letting the opportunity for the tag team title slip away right there. Splash off the second rope. Here comes another cover. Johnny Gargano able to get in the way of the pinfall there. Tag made. Chris Sabin now the legal man in the matchup. Tommaso Ciampa still in some trouble. Johnny Gargano could finally be entering the match now, and yes, a tag is made. Finally, Tommaso Ciampa gets himself some reprieve at a cover now by Johnny Gargano. Kick out at 2. Chris Sabin keeps the Motor City Machine Guns' hopes alive. And just when you thought Tommaso Ciampa was going to get a breath, he's tagged right back into the match. This time, though, he's got somewhat fresh legs and he's ready to take the fight to Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin of the Motor City Machine Guns. Another tag made. Great teamwork here from DIY, showing that they belong here in the WWE. They are the veterans. They deserve that #1 contender opportunity. Huge springboard drop kick by Johnny Gargano. Double team super kick by DIY. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back Don't go anywhere, SmackDown will return. Welcome back to Friday Night SmackDown here from the Scotiabank Arena. Sold out crowd. DIY and Motor City Machine Guns still going at it. No team able to get quite the upper hand, but right now Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa are doing some damage to Chris Sabin. Both members of DIY now down and out. The referee counting keeps getting higher. Tommaso Ciampa, you gotta find your way back into the ring. It's not gonna help either member of either team for a draw here. Somebody's gonna get back into the ring. No, it's a draw! We don't have a number one contender! Welcome back to Monday Night Raw! The greatest of all time, John Cena is live in Toronto, Ontario, Canada!
When I announced this, would be a retirement tour. I didn't mean I'd come and shit on the ring mat like a retired grandpa. So please, someone come fight me so I can get out of this rut.
And John Cena calling down any member of the locker room for a fight right here, right now. Who's it gonna be? Solo Sikoa! Bitter rivals from 2023. And here we go, John Cena, Solo Sikoa, one-on-one action here in Toronto. John Cena wasn't able to make it to the Elimination Chamber. He tried. He was in the qualifying match a few weeks ago, going up against Edge and Randy Orton. Randy Orton was finally able to take that one away. Cena now looking to take out his anger from all the losing that he's done over the past few years. Somewhat of like a 40-match loss streak for Cena. Something's got to give here, and he's hoping that it's Solo Sikoa that gives. Solo able to get a counter onto Cena and a super kick. Whoa, Samoan spiral there from the Tribal Chief. Sikoa now climbing to the top rope. Sends his fists right into the back of the neck of John Cena. If you'll remember from many, many years ago, that neck is fused together. Whoa! Slam onto the concrete. Cena takes Solo Sikoa down. Sikoa now looking for some reprieve on the barricade. Cena smart about this. Knows that he can't get a count out. Sikoa going absolutely mad at ringside. And Cena was ready to pounce right away, going for a cover. Kick out at one. Solo Sikoa has much matured since the last time these two met within the walls of the ring. It's going to take a lot more for John to take down Sikoa these days. Cena not able to connect there. Sikoa looking to gain some momentum. Solo and John going blow for blow. The greatest of all time versus the Tribal Chief. Cena looking to get his retirement tour back on track. Solo Sikoa now up on the top rope. Samoan dive there onto the greatest of all time. Cover now by Sikoa. One there. Cena able to kick out. Sikoa wasting no time climbing right back up onto the top rope. Samoan splash. Samoan spike onto the greatest of all time. Solo Sikoa goes for the cover. Kick out at two. John Cena is still alive. Cena now able to get something going for once onto Solo Sikoa, but Solo Sikoa gets right back at him, goes for a counter. And a DDT by John Cena, who's busted open right in front of us. Going for the STF, but Solo Sikoa very smart, very quickly able to get his foot onto the rope. And now, yet again, these two bitter rivals will go blow for blow as neither one is able to take advantage of one another. Sikoa sending some chops John Cena's way. John Cena answering the call right back with some chops of his own. And we've got a scrum at ringside as neither competitor is able to get an advantage over the other. Samoan spike! Solo Sikoa is about to take down John Cena. There he goes! Huge win for the Tribal Chief. We'll be right back for some more Friday Night SmackDown. And just moments ago, it was caught on camera backstage. Piper Niven brutally attacking Chelsea Green, the United States champion, with a steel chair. And walking away like nothing happened. Welcome back to Friday Night SmackDown.
following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Undisputed WWE Championship.
Jacob Fatu, one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions. Riding the coattails of the final boss all the way to a title opportunity for the Undisputed WWE Championship right here in Toronto, Canada. Fatu looks like he's ready to seize the moment. Unwavering. No fear.
Wrestling has more than loyal friend.
Speaking of no fear, the American Nightmare, the Undisputed Champion, Cody Rhodes. Cody, 2 weeks ago, took down the entirety of the Bloodline besides Jacob Fatu in the Bloodline Gauntlet orchestrated by the final boss. And his road to WrestleMania turned upside down last week when confronting Jacob Fatu. He found out that he'd have to defend his title one more time before WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas. And it's right here on Friday Night SmackDown against the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu. Let's send it down to Mike Rome for championship introductions.
Introducing the challenger. From Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, the Samoan Werewolf,
Jacob Fatu.
And his opponent, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
And here we go. Could this be the final time that Cody Rhodes is handing over his championship? Could his story fall short of facing The Rock at WrestleMania 41? Only time will tell as the bell rings here tonight in Toronto. Super kick right out of the gate. Jacob Fatu wasting absolutely no time. But Cody Rhodes finally able to get something. Cody Rhodes able to counter that move and now going for a Boston Crab submission move on a Jacob Fatu. High flying, fast paced action to start the match. Counter by Jacob Fatu. The Samoan Werewolf and the American Nightmare going up against each other. Jacob Fatu has Cody up on his shoulders, but Cody's able to wiggle out of that one. And these two are just going counter after counter. Nobody's able to get any offense going. What a move by Jacob Fatu, just as I said that. And yet again another counter from Cody Rhodes. Now I need to hold my breath for a second. This is just so fast-paced. So Jacob Fatu, only given this opportunity for a championship by the TKO board member, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Part of the bloodline, part of Solo Sikoa's goons. But it all stems down to the final boss at the end of the day. Cody Rhodes with a cover, but only a 1 count there. The final boss entered himself into the Royal Rumble. Won the Royal Rumble, some say by questionable means, especially since he sent Solo Sikoa flying over the rope. Like, who doesn't think that they were working together there? Like, come on. So anyway, the final boss gives himself the win in the Royal Rumble. Punches his ticket to WrestleMania through no work done like the rest of the locker room. Like the champion Cody Rhodes, who's been here every day of the year, every Monday Night Raw, every Friday Night SmackDown, putting in the time. But no, the final boss just steps in, sends Solo Sikoa, his own family, over the top rope, and now, all of a sudden, Jacob Fatu gets a championship match. Cody Rhodes says otherwise as he sends a pedigree right into Jacob Fatu, but only a 2 count there. Is Fatu potentially running out of breath? He's not ready for the main event scene. Samoan drop from Jacob Fatu. I speak for myself. Fatu could be winning the title right here, right now. Cody Crossroads! Cover onto Jacob Fatu. And that's gonna do it. Still your champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. So now, over the course of the past 3 weeks, Cody has taken down Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tongaloa, and now Jacob Fatu. And ultimately, the Undisputed WWE Championship match remains the same. Cody Rhodes will defend his title against the final boss. Thank you very much for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow for the Elimination Chamber.